Now that seems to be everything inside the box. This is one of the uniquest magnetic keyboards I've ever seen. First impressions, this keyboard looks amazing. It is a 75% layout with these knobs, with these different switches, G1, G2, G3, G4, G5, G6, G7, G8. I don't know, we're gonna go and check them out later on the software. But yeah, the design looks pretty good. I like it. It looks like a handle, but also looks like a pipe of some sort. Really complements the whole keyboard. I really like how it looks like. Now, I do not see any other variations of the colors for now at least, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with the colors mine has. Now, they do have two different switches. You can get the magnetic white switch or the magnetic jade switches. Now the keycaps look pretty good quality. I like how it looks like. Now this keyboard is also hot swappable, so you can go ahead and exchange the switches if you want. Now for the switches, I got the Keychron magnetic white switches over here. Now let's go ahead and listen to the keyboard with the keycaps on as well. Now that sounded pretty good to me, as expected of NuPhy. They do put a lot of efforts in making their keyboard sound pretty good. Just look at the spacebar and see the efforts they're making. This is silicone. And yeah, definitely amazing sounding keyboard. Now for the materials used in the keyboard, the top case is ABS, the bottom case is ABS as well. The plate material though is aluminum. For the stabilizer type, it's plate mounted. The mount type is top, and they also have a lot of layers inside this keyboard to make it sound better. Very nice sounds and very nice features. Now talking about very nice, the performance is also very nice. I already mentioned that this keyboard will have magnetic switches, so of course it will have rapid trigger and the adjustable actuation points from 0.1 all the way to 4mm. Very nice customizability. And for the polling rate, this will have 8,000 Hertz, very fast. Even a web-based software. So let's go ahead and check that out and see its other features. Okay, let's go ahead and plug the keyboard in. And there it is. Really nice and bright RGB. There's also some light indicators over here. I think if we hit like caps lock, there's like a blue light on top. And every time you press a key, a red flash flashing on the bottom, and whenever you let go, a blue flash. That just shows the responsiveness of the keyboard. Okay, but okay, we do have a lot of buttons over here, and I saw that this switch over here, we have three options here. The M3 is for app configuration, I think. M2 over here is for Windows, and the M1 over here is for Mac. So I'm gonna go ahead and do M2 because this is gonna be for Windows. Now this one, I'm guessing, yeah, it is volume knob. You can press this as well for muting and unmuting the volume. Now we can also turn this little cog wheel. Oh, it's for brightness. Wait, we can click it, I think. Oh, it's for changing the RGB effects now. Okay, we can go ahead and edit the RGB more in the software later. And here's their web-based software. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the description. It's NuPhy.io, or just go to NuPhy.io over here. So access authorization. We are now connected, yeah, over here. So M1 is for Mac, M2 is for Windows, and M3 is for app configuration. We are on Windows, thank you. So we can go ahead and change the keybinds, change the controls, functions, of the keys. We can also right click it and do dynamic keystroke, mod tap, toggle key, reset. And by the way, they also told me that they are developing something similar to SOCD, and it's gonna come in the near future. And yep, over here, as you can see, we can go ahead and change the other buttons functions as well. Very nice. Now we do have the trigger settings over here. Now this is where we're going to be setting the rapid trigger and the custom actuation points. So I'm gonna go ahead and select WASD and set the actuation point to the lowest it can, which is 0. I think it's because there's dead zone config. Yeah, if we go ahead and turn this off, we can go lower, but this is not advisable, I'm guessing. Or you can go to as low as 0.1, but we can always go ahead and increase it once we experience any problems. Rapid trigger, I'm gonna go ahead and set it to the lowest, 0.02 millimeters. Wow, that is so low. Now we also have continuous rapid trigger over here. We're gonna go ahead and turn that on. That is gonna be my setting for WASD and spacebar. Now make sure you select the switch you have over here. Now I have the Gatoron magnetic white switches. Now if you have the Gatoron magnetic jade switches, go ahead and switch to these, but yeah, I do have the white switches over here. Okay, this feels a little bit too sensitive, not gonna lie. Hold up, let me try recalibrating it. Maybe this will help. Okay, let's go ahead and stop now. Once you press recalibrate, you will have to press the not green ones, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, 0.1 is so sensitive. I'm definitely gonna accidentally actuate that. Let's add a little bit of a dead zone. For the bottom, let me do 0.06, and then let me do 0.14. Dead zone, initial dead zone. That works fantastically. Rapid trigger works amazing. Letting go of the keys is very, very instant. I like this. So okay, this is gonna be for my WASD and spacebar. I think I'm pretty satisfied with these. I'm gonna go ahead and make the actuation point 0.5 for the rest of the keys, except WASD, spacebar, number 4 and 5, and also the shift key over here. Continuous rapid trigger. And yeah, I also want them to have 0.02 rapid trigger. Select number 4 and 5, shift key and Windows. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off rapid trigger. Okay, don't include Windows here. So yeah, I want all of these keys to actuate very instantly, but no rapid trigger, because I don't want to let them go accidentally. Now for the Windows over here, I just want it to be the lowest or the deepest actuation it can go, so I do not press it accidentally. And yeah, it just saves like that. I do not really see any save buttons. And just to test it out, let me go ahead and hit Windows over here. And yep, you can definitely see it here. And the actuation is over here on 3.7, because that's what I set. And I'm getting very close. And that, oh wow. But anyways, that's gonna be my settings for the actuation point, rapid trigger, and stuff like that. Now let's go ahead and go to the next tab, lighting effects. Okay, we do have a lot of different lighting modes over here. Now we do have wave. I want something reactive. Ooh, wavelet's kinda good. Why is F6 red? Hello? Yeah, look, F6 is just red. Okay, it changed. So a little bug, I think. But yeah, it's fixed now. Now let's go ahead and do mode settings. Now we do have gaming optimization. Eliminate the contact unevenness resulting from errors introduced during manufacturing. You can also lock Alt F4, Alt Tab window, tick rate. You can set tick rates. Very nice. So tick rate is indicative of how often the host refreshes and receives updates. The high polling rate of high-speed USB could cause some games with high tick rate slow refreshing to miss key presses. Try to set a higher tick rate if this is observed. I like that. It's always nice to have this option. Now we also have anti-wobbliness. It is possible to improve the stability of wobbly switches by increasing the delay between poles. The higher the anti-wobbliness, the longer the delay. Now of course, we want the lowest delay as possible. And over here, finally, we do have the polling rate. Of course, 8,000 Hertz polling rate. And yeah, that seems to be everything in the software. I'm pretty satisfied with these settings. You can export the configurations, import, and reset the keyboard. You can update. Okay, let me do that. Okay, there's no available version. But yeah, you can also update over here. Very nice. English or this language. If I export this, okay, so it does download a file. I wish once we export, instead of downloading a file, I wish it will be like a code, and then for importing as well, you're just gonna paste that code. I think they can do it over here on this software. That will be just so much better. But yeah, that's just a little suggestion. But yeah, I really like this. That's gonna be it for the software. I'm pretty satisfied with my settings. Let's actually go ahead and game with this keyboard and with these settings. Very, very nice.
I'll chill. Chill out.
One enemy remaining.
Nice one.
No bother.
Nice.
You're still here.
One enemy remaining.
Backside out.
No,
Start.
two. Wait,
Oh, go,
all
rotate.
three?
Two there.
You can go.
One enemy remaining.
Never mind.
Okay, Mark? No. I got you though, I got you.
Wait,
Defuse.
One enemy remaining.
Now, after playing and testing the Field75 HE, I've been loving it so far. Look at this handle. Imagine it just breaks off in it. But yeah, all jokes aside, I've been loving the keyboard so far. I've been able to do my best, perform my best when gaming. I really like the responsiveness, the rapid trigger, instant actuation point distance. I really love it. The 8000 Hz also feels really nice. I can't wait for them to add the snap tap on this keyboard as well. I'm sure a lot of you will definitely like this keyboard. But yeah, other than that, I've been loving the RGB effects. I've been loving the layout, the arrow keys, and the way they did the 75%. As you can see, there are like spaces in between stuffs. I really like it. It really helps you not misclick some of the keys. I think they did an amazing decision with the 75% layout choice over here. But yeah, if you're wondering if I was able to utilize the extra keys over here on the side, well, clicking them felt really good. But yeah, you can also customize them, whatever function. I guess since this is kind of the first time I had these keys, I don't really know what to program for them. Definitely handy if you have some stuff that you want to be able to easily access. You can go ahead and click these very easy to access buttons over here. Now, I've been editing and typing with this keyboard as well, and it feels very smooth and amazing for those things as well, not just for gaming. I really like the switches. They feel pretty good. The actuation force is also pretty fine for me, not too hard, not too light. And also the sound of the keyboard, I personally really like it. But yeah, you guys decide, personal preference. But yeah, would I recommend this keyboard? For sure. If you think you really like the look of the keyboard and its theme and the functions as well, very functional, then yeah, I would definitely recommend this. Sounds really good specs, feels very high quality. Now, for the price of the keyboard, I think it is also pretty reasonable and pretty worth it. You can get it for as low as $150, around that mark, with the magnetic white switches. And if you want the magnetic jade switches, it will go up to $175, I think. I think the magnetic jade switches will sound better. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, again, personal preference, but some people really like the sound of the magnetic jade switches. But yeah, I think for the price, it is worth it. You're getting a pretty good magnetic keyboard, not just for gaming, but also for productivity with all of these different functions. It's definitely more than just a competitive gaming keyboard. I think it is worth it. I definitely recommend it. I will be putting this keyboard first link in the description, and you can also use my discount code MIGSS for some discount on the keyboard. And a little disclaimer, this is sent to me by NuPhy, but that won't change my review on this keyboard. Everything that I've been telling you guys are my honest opinions and review. Anyways, I pray and hope that this video helped you in some way. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to stay grateful, and remember, Jesus loves you. Bye-bye.